Alright, hello and welcome to a completely new draft league. Maybe not completely new, I've played in this one probably close to a year ago. Damn, if not like a year and a half by now, but yeah, we're back with the Chicken Coop for Season 4. With LGL no longer being a thing, figured might as well start doing this again. So this is the only league I'm playing in right now, but I don't know, maybe I'll play in another one over the summer. But this is the team we've got this season. We've got a pretty solid overall team, I think. Palafin, Heatran, Spectrier, and Tapu Lele for some really hard-hitting offense. Ditto, at 6 points, I think Ditto is a fucking steal. Building around Ditto is just really, really annoying for people to do. So, yeah, definitely good to have Ditto. I've got Hawlucha to synergize with the Psychic Terrain. Increasing its special defense is really nice, because it goes from having pretty poor special defense to like a respectable 270 something, I believe. Maybe a little less than that, but no, I think that's what it is, because it's, let's see, it'd be 168 times 1.5, so that's like 1.5 times that would be like, yeah, it'd be a pretty good amount. It's pretty high in the 200s. So yeah, that synergizes well. And if you notice, my team has a lot of ice weaknesses. Luckily I've got Palafin and Heatran, especially Heatran to help take care of that. But that's why I dropped Tangrowth, which was really a shame. I really liked Tangrowth, and it would have been huge in my week 1 match up here. But I dropped Tangrowth, and instead I have Mega Venusaur with the ability Thick Fat, which is really nice. It makes it so it's only weak to Psychic, I think, giving it a neutrality to just Fire and Ice. Mandibuzz, of course. I needed a good Defogger and a Dark type. This covered both of those. It is weak to Ice. Toadscroll 4 times weak to Ice, but I really needed some some spin and some hazards. And you know, Toadscroll is pretty cool. I like it. And then Raichu. That's just a cheap electric type. Pretty solid for 4 points, I'd say. I think it's almost as good as Jolteon at 6 points, but I only had 4 to use. Unless I wanted to go with Jolteon at 7. No, that would have only worked if I didn't pick up Mandibuzz, so. But yeah, this is my team. And we're up against wolfhaley. Our schedule basically goes in reverse. Like I face wolfhaley, Awesome, Andre, and then it goes here and then up. So, final week of the season we face Rift. But yeah. wolfhaley is our first opponent, and they have a fairly threatening kind of dual weather. Like they picked up Ninetales, but the only Sun Core is Ninetales and Walking Wake. Which is definitely cool. Like, I am somewhat prepped for that, but I think their Rain Core goes a lot harder against my team, and I think that's what they're going to focus on, especially Zapdos. Like, look at Zapdos and look at my team. Like, the best thing I can do against Zapdos is equal it with my offense. And I do have a couple things for Zapdos. Of course, you know, I'm prepped fairly well for this week. Yeah, let's go over my team. First up is Tapu Lele. Just a good, like, kind of wall breaker for the team. I mean, not that I'm short on wall breakers or anything, but Specs Lele is fucking incredible. Like, it just hits so goddamn hard with an insane dual stab and Psychic Terrain boosted Psychic. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of defensive utility, especially in this match. Like, the best thing it can probably do is live a Hurricane from Zapdos. And I'm not even like 100% sure on that, but it's got decent base special defense, you know. Defensive Rain Sweeper. Oh, oh, never mind, it fucking eats. Oh yeah, base 115, never mind. I was putting a little too much disrespect on Tapu Lele. But yeah, it's pretty solid defensively. Against Zapdos at least, you know. And it even lives a Life Orb hit. There's no way it would even have a chance of killing with Life Orb. And then I almost kill it 100% of the time. 87.5% chance. Like, I'll take that. On this team, I wouldn't be surprised if they ran more defensive, but I have something for if they run defensive, which is this, and if they run special defensive, I have another thing for that, so I'm covered. I'm fully covered. And I also have Ditto, which can just probably beat this in a 1v1. Maybe not. Actually, it probably can't beat that in a 1v1, but if it's weak, I can just bring in Ditto and drop a Thunderbolt, or a Thunder if I have to, and just clean it up. I'm not too worried. Tapu Libre here, or Halucha, is a very basic set, but with Stone Edge, this is like my solution for special defense. Zapdos is this and this. Stone Edge does like 60 to a no defense investment with a good amount of HP Zapdos. So if they're like max HP, max special defense for Lele and Spectrier, and they have no fucking answer for Spectrier on this team, by the way. Like, your best answer is Roaring Moon, which isn't bad. Like, if you run Assault Vest Roaring Moon, that could be a problem. But running Assault Vest means you're not running something better. You know, pretty easy way to put it. And also, I do not think they want me copying Roaring Moon. Unless they bring, like, Galarian Weezing. A little bit of voice crack there. Unless they bring Galarian Weezing, it's kind of Jover if I copy a boosted Roaring Moon. What do you do? I copy that thing. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do. And if they bring Galarian Weezing, I'm like, oh, cool. I can just Shadow Ball that. And I can just hit it with, like, strong-ass acrobatics. Yeah, a very basic set here. I'm going with Adamant. The speed is just to outspeed Zapdos. In base 100s. Which I think is only Zapdos on their team. No, it's also Jirachi. I don't think they're gonna run max speed Jirachi, and if they do run max speed, it's probably also gonna be Scarfed. Might just be the Iron Head basic cheese. But Jirachi's kind of scary, it can do a lot of things, I need to be careful of it. But I should hit it pretty hard with close combat, especially if I get a boost. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of things I can really boost against. Like, if I get in on something, like, maybe I can boost on Annihilate. Or, like, a Walking Wake who just Draco Meteored. Something like that. But even then, it's not going to be particularly easy. And I will have to be careful with the Psychic terrain. Because it both does and doesn't work perfectly with my team. Especially the team I built today. But I think being able to protect with priority is always nice. Although it doesn't look like their team has really anything for priority. Unless Roaring Moon gets something. Maybe Annihilate gets Mach Punch or something, I don't really know. No way it does. Alright. Yeah, that'll be nice. Just to have. Because boosting my Psychic and activating Psychic Seed is really good. Yeah, that's weird. They have a team with, like, no priority on it. Oh, Floatzel Aqua Jet, never mind. Jesus Christ. Yeah, being able to not let Floatzel Aqua Jet is kind of big. Because that thing does a ton of damage in rain. Like, they've got the two best rain sweepers, in my opinion. Mega Pert and Floatzel. And they got Politoed. Didn't want to spend the money on Pelipper, which is odd, but fine, I suppose. Politoed is probably going to be specially defensive this week to deal with Spectrier, which is completely fine with me. I can just use this. And I can... I mean, hell, how specially defensive will it really be? How much is it really going to tank, right? Because then it's going to have to deal with physical attacks, too. But yeah, this is Halucha for this week. Like I said, very basic, but should be able to take care of what I want. Spectrier, very, very simple. Choice Scarf, Grim Nye, enough speed to outspeed Roaring Moon by 1. Because it might Dragon Dance, or it might have booster energy speed. So, gotta always be careful of that. A Draining Kiss, because it's 4 times super effective on the roaring bastard right there. Shadow Ball because do I have to explain it? Dark Pulse doesn't really do much except I can, if I need to in the late game, I can try to cheese a flinch, but... And then Will-O-Wisp because, like, I kind of want to have a fourth move. If I was spamming, like, status this game, I could use Hex, but I don't plan on spreading a lot of status. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I just don't put a status on them all game. Another very basic set. These three are pretty simple, well, and so is Ditto, but these two right here have, like, a little bit more to talk about. To start, we're using Protective Pads on Palafin Hero. You may be thinking that's a little bit foolish, but guess what? I expect that Zapdos to attempt to be tanking some moves from this thing. Because if say I'm in right against, I don't even know what, like say I'm up in against Roaring Moon, and this thing knows it can't kill me, and I know I can kill it with the close combat, like they're probably going to Zapdos. And I do not want to get staticked. Like, I really do not want that to happen. So, I can just throw out a close combat and not really worry that much. Taunt is mostly for Jirachi, because I do not want to get absolutely owned by that thing. So I feel like, hey, I might as well just taunt it and not let it set up either hazards or some cosmic power. It's just not something I really want to deal with. So, I might as well not deal with it and just taunt it. Could also prevent Mega Pert from bulking up, which I think is quite valuable. So yeah, it's really just for those two. Although if I want to prevent Mega Pert from setting up, I'll just smack it in the nose with a Wave Crash. Although it could also prevent Politoed from resting, which could be useful. I'm not sure if I want Close Combat or Drain Punch. No, I like Close Combat. The hardest thing will be getting this into hero form. So I'm not running Flip Turn on this set. So I definitely want Jet Punch. I think this is a really good thing to clean in the late game. Especially like 60 base powers. Very nice. With 160 base attack. This is the reason this thing is an Uber. But yeah, honestly, I might just lead this thing and then maybe just go hard into Ditto on something. But that's to decide later. That's when I see the teams, when I decide to lead. And then finally, Focus Sash Raichu. Now, this is mostly just to absolutely steal a Mega Swampert. Or, like, really anything. Like, if I can steal one of their Rain Sweepers with this thing, fantastic. Absolutely love it. And it also has the Fake Out, just to burn a turn of rain, which I think will be useful. A Lightning Rod, also this thing basically entirely walls Zapdos. Okay. Not entirely, like that hurts, but I mean, I can just force them to keep roosting then. I just keep smacking them with Thunderbolt. But, yeah. And that's assuming max special attack, Timid, but... I suppose Weather Ball would hit me fairly hard, but if there's no rain up, then they're kind of struggling. And also, if I switch in on Thunder, or Thunderbolt, or whatever, Prevent Volt Switch, whatever I do, and I get +1, then they can't roost off that damage. Then it gets a little scary for them. But, also what this is good for... Okay, well, it's fine that it's a blank set, because it's probably not going to have special defense investment, but... Yeah, Grass Knot, 92.6 to 109% with a 50% to OHKO on no HP, no SPDF. I'll take that. That is not very bad at all. Cannot complain right there. Yeah, Fake Out into Grass Knot, super high chance to OHKO. So, you know, food for thought. I wasn't that. Say I was something dumb like that. Oh, it's a next to guaranteed, I think. Oh no, it is a guaranteed if it's no HP, though it'll probably be 4. But... Yeah, I think this will be nice. If I can just steal the Mega Swampert, and hell, maybe they'll even get greedy and say they don't attack me. They're like, okay, they probably ain't got shit for me. What are they gonna do? Hit me with Surf? Like, even Rain Boosted, that probably only does like 50. They probably wouldn't be that scared. So they might try to set up on me. If they have a setup move, of course. Or, like, hell, they might even try to yawn. Because some will do that. But yeah. Honestly, even if they're bulky, like say they're max HP, max defense or something, Mega Swampert for some reason, that doesn't scare me. Because if they're that means they're no attack investment, and Palafin Hero just kind of sits there. Even against Earthquake, it's not gonna be too bad for Palafin Hero. It probably takes like a third. Oh shit, it actually takes half because I'm no defense investment, but still, like, I don't know. This thing's gonna do a ton of damage in rain to Megapert. I mean, it's never gonna OHKO me, so... Even at +1? Even at +1, it's barely. And obviously Waterfall does less. Lower base power, and I resist even in the rain. And... hell, dude, Jet Punch doing half to Megapert in rain is so insane to me. And if they're not max speed, then I'm even less scared of them. Because then I can... Well, I already outspeed this, even if it's max speed in rain. But... yeah. It just doesn't scare me too much. If I've still got the main core of my team. And then finally, of course, Ditto. Very simple. You put max HP on it, the rest of the stats don't matter. Yeah, I think that's about it for the team. We'll play them tomorrow, 1 o'clock. So, hopefully I win, and I'll just cut right to the battle. Alright, we just send in the challenge. Ooh. It'll be a fun one. First battle of the season. For once, I'm actually ready. I've got the damage calculator all set up and prepared. Just waiting for them to accept. Assume they had to re-verify their team. But... Alright. Let's see. Okay, no Roaring Moon, which is really good. So, Spectrier has no real resist. Alright, alright. Now, for leads. Thinking perhaps a Ditto lead could work. Although I would not be surprised at all if they led Polly. So I will have to be careful here. Tapu Lele could work as a good lead. Guess I can't get the link for reminding me. There we go. So, I think I'm just going to lead a Lele here. Because it's a good anti-lead for Politoed, good anti-lead for Wake. Not great for Weezing Galar. But, I mean, I hit that thing super hard. I don't know if I'd want to tank anything. Worst matchup I could get, though, is Jirachi. That would be pretty bad. If I get Jirachi, I'm just going to have to go hard into Ditto, I think. Oh, I got Galar Weezing, nice. Alright, it is... oh, it's neutralizing gas, which is cool. I thought it'd be fairy terrain, because not having status would be good for them. What do? I am Choice Spectacles. I'll go with that. Tapu Lele, no psychic terrain though. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my, I do 1,000,000 to them within... Oh, this is... Why? Gotta remember not to click Terra. Oh, this is taking fat chip. I am choice specs. Oh, 24. Okay, that means they're defensive, I assume. Oh, you specially defensive, in terrain. I guess they're not. Okay, yeah, this thing is a super bulky, which means it's probably max HP, correct? No. Good god, Jirachi just tanks. Okay. What do I want to go to here? Ditto looks really safe. They just hit Iron Head, I assume? Yep. What's your set looking like, brother? Oh, very basic. Okay. I'll take this. It's not a setup set. Which scared me. This is much, much better to deal with. Do I want to just cheese with Iron Head all day? I could. Did 18. That would kill in 5. Assuming I got every flinch, though. I'm scarfed, so if I U-turn and they stay in, that'd be bad. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they expected me to double. I did not. What are you gonna do, Fire Blast me? I click Iron Head and get the 60%. Okay, Mega Pert, they're just doubling around. Trying to desperately get this thing away. If I doubled into Halucha there, that would have been pretty cool. Ah, but then they would have still killed me, because I couldn't kill them in one. I guess I'll find out how many rain turns they have. I assume it's max. I assume it's Damp Rock. What is that doing to me with EQ? In here, I know I calced this already. $59 to 70. Oh, that's a lot of damage. There's something I don't need. That's what I'm wondering. This thing's decent. What do I do with Jet Punch? Rain. Why does it say 0? Literally, why does it say 0? Oh. Nah, only 55 max. So I know they Terra, or not Terra, they Mega here. That's quite a bit worse than the average outcome, but it was very safe for them. The CC. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, they're at 55. No, it caps at 55, unfortunately. Oh, I can't do... Oh my god, if they're behind a sub. I didn't know that. Alright, that's fine. Gonna have to do another sack here. Oh, if they're gonna just do that, I can just go here. That's actually kind of fine, because they're about to lose rain. I assume they bulk up again? Yeah, and if they bulk up again, I'm good. That's a slight problem. Alright, gonna have to get this thing away somehow. sack this, unfortunately. Just to get rid of the sub. Oh, they got rid of it themselves. Okay, I'll take it. I'll go just right into Palafin, so I can activate 0 to hero. Right into this. Okay, cool. Wow, this is super defensive. Oh my god, everything in their mom is substitute. Jesus Christ. Is that not boosted by rain? I mean, it's pretty much Jover. I know they're trying to keep a 6-0. What in the world kind of set is that? There are no bulk, it caps at 57. Which means I kind of have to just go for it. Yeah. And they have no Shadow Ball resist, but... matters, alright. Probably need a Politoad, because I doubt it 2-hit KOs. I mean, if they were just smart, they'd just give me this, yeah. Okay, interesting. Don't really see the point in that. Because I just get a boost back. Oh, what if this gets 2-hit KO'd? It did. Oh my god! No way. No way. No way, it does 55 to Pert. Oh my god. It might be- it's all Jover, folks! No way! No way! No way, it's Jover. No fucking way. Man, that is crazy, yeah, crit drop. But why? Why did you do that? That is 100,000% your fault. You just stayed in with Politoad, scalded me. It was game. It was GG fucking over. There was no reason to fucking do that. Yeah. We take those. We fucking take those. There was no reason to make that play. I don't know why he did it. That was... he gave me the one path to winning, and my RNG got it. Which is cool. My RNG has been so up and down the past 2 days, it's either I hit everything or dodge everything. Or I miss everything, dodge everything. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, we take that. There's a little bit of luck, but a big old throw, that's for sure. But yeah, next week, who do we face? I think, if I'm not mistaken, yup, it's this team, the Electric Terrain team. This will be a fun matchup. Terrain versus Terrain. Yeah, that's a threatening team, so I'll have to be careful. That King Gambit, oh boy. If there's anything that Spectrier doesn't like to see, it's a damn King Gambit. Yeah, see y'all next week.